Now, nearly three-quarters of fans want FIFA to use revenues from the World Cup to compensate workers in Qatar who've suffered human rights abuses.
An Amnesty International survey released today shows that a majority want it to happen before the tournament starts. The survey backs up the Amnesty-led Pay Up FIFA campaign, which urges FIFA to set up a fund at least equal to the tournament's prize money to compensate migrant workers for human rights abuses. An Amnesty report in May of this year found that workers had wages withheld, were denied a day off for up to 3 years, had passports confiscated and died or were injured due to unsafe working conditions.
Well, support for the fund is even higher among fans who said they're going to watch at least one game of the World Cup. Two-thirds of the total 17,000 people surveyed want their national FAs to call publicly for the fund and to talk about other human rights issues in Qatar. Pay Up FIFA are calling for FIFA to set aside at least £382 million. That's the same as they'll pay out in prize money to compensate the workers. And that's just 7% of the total revenue that FIFA will supposedly make from the World Cup in Qatar. It's estimated they'll make around £5.2 billion.
Well, Amnesty's International Head of Economic and Social Justice, Steve Cockburn, said supporters don't want a World Cup that's indelibly tainted by human rights abuses. The past cannot be undone, but a compensation programme is a clear and simple way that FIFA and Qatar can provide at least some measure of redress to the hundreds of thousands of workers who made this tournament possible.
Well, the FA are among those pushing for the fund as part of the UEFA working group. CEO Mark Bullingham is part of the group who've made the recommendations to FIFA. And one of the biggest voices pushing for change has been the Norwegian FA president, Lisa Klaveness, who publicly told FIFA to do more to protect the migrant workers, as well as LGBTQ+ fans travelling to Qatar, where being gay can actually carry a prison sentence. She said recently that she views the FA as an ally.
Well, in response, FIFA have noted the poll but haven't promised any specific action. In a statement to Sky Sports News, they said a wide range of measures have been implemented over the past years to improve protections for workers in Qatar, and these developments have largely come about as a consequence of the World Cup being played in the country. This also includes FIFA and its partners in Qatar applying pressure on companies when needed to ensure remediation of workers involved in FIFA World Cup preparations. FIFA will continue its efforts to enable remediation for workers who have been adversely impacted in relation to FIFA World Cup related work.